The affordable housing crisis in Hawaii hit close to home for an outreach worker who says she's lost at least 4 clients before they could get into permanent housing. KITV4's Kristen Concilio reports why the state system is failing many who are living on the streets.
Just 3 months ago, Daniel Crawford was hoping to find a permanent home after finally being placed into a low-income housing program.
Second chance would be great.
But now it's too late.
We were pleading with landlords to take a chance on people like Daniel. And unfortunately, he passed away this past weekend without a home. To have people die on the streets or without a home in Hawaii is outrageous to me. It should never happen.
Without enough landlords willing to rent to homeless people, especially those with mental illness and disabilities like Crawford, the state's facing a huge problem in solving the social crisis. It also risks foregoing millions of dollars in federal funds to get people into low-income housing. More than 4,000 are homeless on Oahu, many of them waiting for landlords to accept their subsidized housing vouchers, according to Laura THIELEN. She's the executive director of Partners in Care, a homeless advocacy group.
So we need at least a couple of thousand more landlords, whether that's mom and pop landlords who have 1 unit or larger companies that have multiple units. And we're seeing a lot of folks who have a higher level of need that are being priced out of housing, and there is just not enough units available that are able to deal with their situation.
For many landlords, the hesitation stems from negative stereotypes and the perception that the risk is higher with this population. Crawford had been living on the streets of his hometown of Wahiawa for most of his life after years of drugs, crime, and incarceration. Most recently, he was staying in a shed with no running water or electricity and sleeping in his wheelchair while waiting for an appropriate unit.
And to die on the streets without dignity is the saddest part of all.
Homeless advocates are hoping more landlords step up to help people in need, especially the most vulnerable waiting for a chance to get off the streets. Kristen Concilio, KITV4 Island News.